to All Things Boosted. I'm Kevin,
I'm Dom.
and today we're going to work on the boosted boat. Dom, what are we doing with the boosted boat?
We're going to water jacket the exhaust system. Long story short, it was a 3.8 V6. We swapped in a 5.3, mild build 5.3, put a turbo on it, and decided, let's test this thing out. Things got a little spicy, so now we're taking it back apart to add some water jacketing to it. We're going to cut the exhaust system up, we're going to sleeve it, weld it back together with external sleeves with water passages to cool the whole Y pipe and everything. It's a new channel, so please bear with us.
Yep.
A lot of this was shot in a time lapse, more for our record keeping, but we decided why not start a channel, show you guys this stuff, and kind of get the behind the scenes of what a lot of other YouTubers don't show you.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. It's out. Right there. There it is. Oh, it was in here somewheres. That's the fitting.
Get that hose off first. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, it's small.
That's why I was like, that's definitely not going to fit. That's going to be cutting it close. That might, but it's got to be drilled out a lot.
Yeah.
But that's the other fitting. All right, so we'll put this one in, that one in, this here, like that. That one there, we'll have the AN lines. I'll wrap around and come in this way.
Yeah, that one's exposed. There. Same on the other side, I'm sure.
The other side's got the motor mount up. Oh, I guess it can come in here. It'll come down, but the problem is it's crossing over the turbo. I don't want to lay across anything hot with it. But I could come down through here, turn and come this way, and then pass through and come in this way. That should work if that was in there like that. Yeah, that would work that way. All right, got the fittings. All the fittings are situated. Now we need 6 AN line, which I think I can get. Should have all those fitting. sucks. This motor originally had come out of a 69 Camaro. It was buried into the dirt. More than 50% of the motor was in the sand. We dug it out, got it up on a stand, and drained probably about 4 gallons of water out of the thing. It started its life as a 307 small block. Cylinder 4 was pretty heavily rusted. I mean, that side of the motor was pretty bad, but luckily it was still full of oil. So as it was filling with water, it was displacing the oil up, protecting all the semi-delicate components. So we bored the motor out. It's now a 4-inch bore. It was a 3.875. So it's using a 327 crankshaft, 327 rods, 4-inch bore, so it is a true 327. Put a Comp Cam Extreme Marine cam in there. Got a single plane Holley intake to best fit the Holley EFI. Using all the original Marine components. A lot of like the thermostat housing, the water pump, the flex plate, the flywheel, all that stuff is staying the same. We got a set of truck headers, chopped the flanges off of them and welded V-bands to them. Custom made Y-pipe underneath it. It's a 2.5-inch Y-pipe that feeds the turbo with a 3-inch sleeved water jacket over it so we can water cool the exhaust like typical boats are. From the turbo, It's an HX40. It's a diesel turbo. It's a hybrid. Right now I'm mounting the motor mount back in it because we have to remove this motor mount over here to remove this exhaust pipe. Show you guys that. This hydraulic mount needs to come out in order to remove this Y pipe from both sides. It kind of twists out of the engine bay. So once we remove that, we get the mount back in place. This is all pretty much good. We water jacketed the exhaust. We tried to add some extra cooling to protect the floor, protect the fiberglass, keep the heat away from things that are pretty delicate. The headers, that should be fine up here. They're not really going to see anything that's any more heat than what would normally be in a truck or something of that sort.
We gotta build a battery box.
Still need to build a battery box. The battery's just kind of sitting here temporarily for now, just for a couple test runs and starts. But for the most part, it is operational. We have had it in the water. We've tested it. We've done some heat checking and stuff like that. We did have a little oil leak, which ended up being the timing cover. Fixed that. But overall, it's moving right along. I had to extend the motor mount stringers because the V8 to V6, the motor's 4.5 inches longer forward. So the motor mounts actually overhung the motor mount on the stringer. So we opened all the flooring up. We redid all this stuff, and then we kind of extended it, anchored everything together, and then we just used carbon fiber instead of fiberglass to reassemble the whole boat for structural. It's using the same material weight as it would have factory, just it's done with multiple layers of carbon fiber instead of the standard fiberglass weave. Poured epoxy over it. It's not for anything show, but it's just for something that's kind of neat.
up.